Okay, good morning, children. Today we are going to learn on direct and indirect speech. Last time also we have learned direct and indirect speech. So today we are going to learn how to change direct speech into indirect speech. Okay, let's recall what we have learned in the last class. Okay, recalling of the last lesson. So in the last class we have learned saying exactly what someone has said is called direct speech. So direct speech means when somebody said exact word, that exact sentence is called direct speech. Example, the boy said, I will not cheat again. If a boy is saying, I will not cheat again, that is a direct speech. Indirect speech. Indirect speech is reporting what someone has said is called indirect speech. Now, indirect speech means we are saying what somebody had said. Example, the boy said that he would not cheat again. Now, look here, the boy said, I will not cheat again. Now, we are saying what the boy said. The boy said that he would not cheat again. So, this is how we change the direct speech to indirect speech. So now we are going to learn some rules. Okay, rule number one. If the reporting verb is in present tense or future tense, the tense of the verb in the indirect speech or reported speech is not changes at all. So it's not going to change if the reporting verb is in present or future tense. Example, now look here. The boy says. So here it is in present tense. So reporting verb here is in present tense. The boy says, I am ready. So it's a direct speech, right? You can see the inverted comma, you can see the full stop comma. So it is it is direct speech. Now, how we change into indirect? Here it will go. The boy says that he is ready. The reporting verb will not change. Do you remember? It will not change because it is the reporting verb is in present tense. So the verb here, helping verb me, is changed into is. So it will just be in present form. Let's see some more example. Okay, he says here. He says present tense. He says I'm unwell. So reporting verb is he says that he is unwell. He will say, future tense. He will say she is going. She will say that she is going. So look at the reporting verb here is all present tense. That's why here the verb will not change. Only in indirect speech is we put that, that, that here. Okay. Now let's see the rule number two. Okay. Rule number two is if the reporting verb is in past tense, if the reporting verb is in the past tense, the tense of the verb in indirect speech is changed. Now I have some more examples here. Now look here. In present tense. He said. Now look at the reporting verb. In the beginning we wrote he says. Now he said. This said is in the past tense. I write a letter. So it will change into past tense. He said that he wrote. Wrote past tense. He wrote a letter. So if the verb is in the present tense, it will change into past tense. Present continuous. He said, I am writing a letter. Then it will change into past continuous. He said that he was writing a letter. Okay, let's see Simple past tense. He said, I wrote a letter. Then it will change into past perfect. He said that he had written a letter. If it is in past continuous, we were living in Paris. Were living in Paris. They told me. Then it will change into past perfect continuous. The indirect speech will be, they told me that they had been living in Paris. If it is in future, I will be in Geneva on Monday, he said. Then it will change into present conditional. Conditional means would, could, should, it will change into. He said that he would be in Geneva on Monday. So if the reporting verb is in the past tense, like said, told, then the tenses in the verb indirect speech will be also changed. The verb in the indirect speech will be also changed. The instruction for the activity. Copy the question in your English notebook. You will change the sentence from direct speech to indirect speech. One example is done for you. So the activity for today is change the sentence from direct speech to indirect speech. So example here is, she said, I am going home. So reporting verb is in the past tense. So the indirect, when you write the indirect sentence, will also change into past tense. So she said, I am going home. So it is continuous tense. So she said that she was going home. So am will change into was. So there are 5 questions, 5 direct speech which you have to change into indirect speech. So she says, remember says is in the present tense, so the verb will not change. But when he said reporting verb is in past tense, so the verb in the sentence will change. So this activity, the assessment, you will be awarded 1 mark for each sentence, each correct indirect sentence. So total it is out of 5 marks. So if you have any doubt, you can ask me in the personal WeChat. And please make sure you watch the video. Thank you and have a nice day.